my set last. You make me look bad.
Saber, give me a You're Watching Everfree Network.
You're watching Everfree Network! Alright, this is Man of Brony, and you are watching Everfree Network.
Hi everybody, how you doing this fine Monday afternoon? It's your pal Dusty, out here on the fabulous West Coast. It's again bright and sunny, but humid. Oh man, is it humid. I don't know what the Pegasi have to do to take care of humidity, but you know what, Rainbow Dash, get on it. It's hot, and we're moving house, and I don't want to move house when it's humid because of sweat. I mean, I went through 3 t-shirts yesterday. Whew. So, but you know, you don't want to talk about my sweaty t-shirts. I know you don't want to talk about my sweaty t-shirts. No, do you? You're here because we have 2 fabulous people, happen to be father and daughter, who are in the voice acting community. I would like to introduce to you Ian Corlett and Claire Corlett. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello-de-do-de-do.
Howdy-do-de-do. How you guys doing today?
Fantastic.
I'm fabulous because you said fabulous, so I'm going to repeat that.
Fabulous. Great, thank you for coming. Even though we had so many things going on with live stream derping for half an hour before we get the show started. I'm just glad it's not working. So, we're here. We're going to ask you some questions, and then the people in the studio audience will get to ask you some stuff, so let's get started.
Can't wait.
Okay, questions. This is my stock question for everybody that we started a few shows ago. What are some of the cartoons and comics you watched or read as a child or are still watching to this day?
Claire's poking me to go first. Well, I am really, really old. And I got to say that my influences and favorite comics were, now, were you saying comics or cartoons?
Both of them.
Both. Okay, well, you know, strangely enough, we were kind of like, my parents were pretty strict when it came to reading material, and they thought that comic books were like bubble gum.
Okay.
So it was only when we were on vacation we could get comic books. So I wasn't terribly comic book friendly, but cartoons, another story altogether.
Okay, tell me about it.
I watched Bugs Bunny Roadrunner religiously every Saturday.
Okay.
It was on right before Hockey Night in Canada, because we are Canadian.
Of course.
Really? I didn't know that.
It was. Yeah, it was like a great 4 hours of entertainment. And I'm a huge fan of classic Disney, and that, as you can see sitting in my office, which you can't see, we're surrounded by Disney stuff, and that's my background.
I was more Donald Duck versus Chip and Dale, the original.
Oh yes,
the originals way back in the day.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, they were the kings of real animation, and I aside from being a voice, which most people know me as for listening to this. I really started as a filmmaker, and animation was like big for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of the same as you with the Disney, like everything Disney. If you look in my room, you can't put your eyes somewhere where there's not something that's Disney related. And I think that's probably still my favorite cartoon till this day, or like group of characters.
Right.
But when I was younger, I guess maybe 6, 7, 8 years old, around there. I don't know if maybe the viewers don't really know these shows, but there was a show called Lazy Town that I really liked.
All right.
It was about this French guy with puppets who lived in a balloon, and he'd just like step on the ground and like an apple would pop up. I don't know. I just thought it was really cool.
That was a cool show.
That was a cool. Okay, and then I also, Timmy Turner. I forget. Oh, Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents,
I like
yeah.
that show. I watched them. I also watched. I guess I didn't really watch. I guess did I really watch that many cartoons? I'm not sure if I really watched them. Like,
you were only allowed to watch shows that I was in.
Ah,
Yep.
there we go. I can see
Being
that.
Ian. Actually, I really like Being Ian.
Okay.
And Yvonne of the Yukon.
Yes. We're gonna talk about that a little later.
Ooh,
Yvonne
okay.
and Yukon. But this one's for Claire. Claire, for anyone who has not been to a convention with you, tell us how you got hooked up in your dad's industry.
Well, when I was 5, my dad brought me into his little home studio, and I recorded a demo that he sent out to all of his connections and his little buddies.
Nepotism lives.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And and I made a short demo about maybe 2 to 3 minutes long of me singing, reading some lines from this like old book I had, and just stuff that I could do at home.
Yeah.
And then my dad shooed me away and edited it, and then I just started getting auditions, and they just came to me, and eventually I got My Little Pony, and here I am now.
Yes. And My Little Pony was not the first thing you did.
No,
Yes.
what was the first thing I did? The first thing was, I don't even.
That's a good question. I think wasn't it the
Chloe.
That was Chloe in the Barbie thing, I believe.
there was Chloe's Closet.
Chloe's Closet, but you had something in the Barbie, in one of the
And
Barbie
then,
movies.
well, that was
3-2-1 Penguins.
3-2-1
Oh,
Penguins.
that
Yes.
was the main that was the cartoon that I was like a
But
main role in.
Technically, the very first cartoon you made was Being Ian.
Okay.
She played a terrible preschooler in a crowd
That just cried all the time.
that cried and screamed.
Because that's my specialty is just
Yes.
screaming. Everyone
Squeaky.
knows that.
Squeaky Bell.
Yep.
Yes. Ian,
Yes.
you've done ton of work. Anybody who wants to know what this man's done, go look at the IMDb page, because it just goes on and on and on. You've done a ton of work in this animation industry, but Goku from Dragon Ball Z is your best known part.
Yes.
While you were working on this now classic series, did it ever feel like it was going to blow up like that? Did it ever feel like you're working on something special, or was it just another show?
Well, because this audience is full of bronies and everything is about truth and happiness, right? I must tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
I'm going to tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
I thought it was just another show. We were pretty well versed that, without going into too much detail, my partner and I at that time were involved in a lot of dubbing. It was just starting to happen. We were getting a lot of Japanese cartoons coming into North America, and kind of specialized in it. So along with doing voices, we would actually Terry Klassen was my partner at that time, who was the voice director for My Little Pony. So it's
been on the
very
show.
very small circle. We were kind of experts at reversioning these really clunky, weird Japanese scripts that would come along with the Japanese cartoons, make them more, palatable for our North American ears.
Yes.
Anyway, so I do the show, and it's just another show, and I'm honestly, I would read the scripts and go, I don't understand. These are how do they tell stories like this? Because there was never really a beginning, middle, and end, and I freely admit, like I missed the boat on that one. I just kind of went, I don't get it, and then coupled with now I'm going to the bad history. At that time, we had some pretty weird production agreements and union agreements for pay scales.
Okay.
And it was just it just didn't make sense after a while, and I found that I was spending days and days and days recording these things, and half the lines we were recording I wasn't getting paid for, and I was I don't, you know, I'm going down the complaining road, but I had to retire. I went, nah, I can't. It just, there's too many other things I have to do, and it just wasn't paying. And then it got really cheap after that, and they moved. Yeah, I mean, any of the fans that are really into it know that, you know, it moved to Texas and everything changed. But you know, I look back really fondly because it was really fun in the beginning, except for all the yelling. I do remember that. I'm not a big fan of yelling. Any guys?
I am.
Me? Yeah, I know you love it. But the show, because of the impact, it means an awful lot to me. I think that's really, really cool that it was that popular. So
if I could ever introduce you to Jax Blade, he would probably fall to his knees in front of you. He's such a Goku fanboy. Oh my goodness.
I've experienced that before.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember who it was at
Everfree
Northwest.
Okay.
Seattle.
And people really didn't. I was just Claire's chaperone. No one knew who I was.
Oh, it was when we were waiting for we were in backstage in Michelle's concert with all the music bronies.
And I was trying to keep a real low profile because, you know, it was Claire's show. I wasn't even in My Little Pony yet, and you know, it's not my thing. And do you remember the guy's name?
No,
I think he was one of the Like, I've seen him around.
Yeah,
I know.
And
that's where I met Alex S. But I don't think that was.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't him. He's a big, tall guy. I'll bet you know who he is. But anyway,
yeah, it was probably Bajati.
Claire had was being interviewed by various people, and then she kind of let it slip. I was standing. I don't know. I think I was talking to Andrew Francis or something, and suddenly this small crowd formed around me, and one of these guys was at the center of it, and he was literally shaking, and I felt horrible, but like really kind of happy at the same time. Like, my gosh, that really
Jax Blade,
it makes you feel good.
Jax Blade's entire life changed because of Goku.
Whoa.
He was that little fat kid who saw Dragon Ball Z and saw that he could change and completely changed his body, and now he's a bodybuilder and uses that to, you know, and uses that to bring up other bronies. So
I wonder if he's going to be at BronyCon.
I don't know. I hope he is. So if Jax, get on a plane. So moving on, it's Claire for you. Sweetie Belle has this adorable little squeak to her voice when she gets agitated or excited. Did you come out in a performance with that, or was it something the director suggested that she should have in her voice?
Oh no, that was all me. No, I just one day. Ow!
I'm trying to get her to do it.
Ow! Ow! I broke my foot now. Ow!
Child abuse.
No child abuse on my show.
Sorry.
Okay.
Ian, behave.
I will.
Thank you.
Ow!
No, I did not do it. Now she's just banging into things.
Okay, I've stubbed my toe
Oh.
about 4 times in the past 20 seconds.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. One episode, I think it was Sisterhood Social, where I really noticed that like I could make my voice like much more, I guess, squeakier. And so I purposely tried in that episode to maybe like add something in there. But before that, I didn't actually purposely make those squeaks happen. They just happened, and I didn't really know when I was recording Sisterhood Social that I was doing that in the first ones. So I thought that my first squeak was in the Sisterhood Social episode. But then, yeah, it was really messed up. Anyway, it just kind of comes naturally when I get really irritated. I mean, you can ask my brother. We fight a lot, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, come on! And then he just freaks out, and then he runs away, and then I win.
I think everybody loves the bit where you went off on Rarity about the cinnamon ribbon. It's like, it's not red, it's cinnamon.
Yeah. Okay, I actually have trouble pronouncing that word.
Okay.
Feminine.
Yeah.
Feminine. I don't know. Feminine.
Synonym.
No, cinnamon.
There you go, you got it.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
But,
I like my cinnamon
Don't-
feminine.
Oh no! Don't say that.
Oh.
Those two words, I can't.
What's a synonym for cinnamon?
cinnamon.
Dad, no!
Red leather, yellow leather,
No,
red leather,
Dad,
yellow
no,
leather,
Dad,
red
no.
leather, yellow
Ian,
leather, red leather,
Ian,
yellow leather, red
Ian,
leather, yellow leather.
stop
red
showing
leather,
off.
Moving
yellow
on.
leather. Sorry.
Claire has done a bit of on-camera acting, especially in Smart Cookies, which is over my shoulder right now. But I didn't find anything on you, Ian, for on-camera work. Have you done anything on camera, or is Claire one-upped you in this?
Oh,
level?
she's one up me. Back in the day, when I was just trying to make a living, not having a real job, I would audition for commercials, but only commercials. And I've done like a couple of little things, you know, way back, some like industrial stuff and a Hudson's Bay commercial, I think. But I can't remember lines.
Okay.
Like, oh, Claire's laughing her head off. She's just laughing. She thinks it's so funny. I have somewhat of a learning disability, and I cannot. I don't. It's not official. I'm just calling it a learning disability.
Okay.
I can't remember. It's like I've found my dream job. I can read and yeah.
I'm
pretty
terrible
bad.
at memorizing lines too, but I'm
You are
better.
not.
But I'm better than you. But I'm still terrible.
You have a wonderful disease called CRS. So I think I have the same thing. So it's like I love reading. I love being able to voice act for people, for fans, and it's like I got it in front of my face. Like I have to work from a script because I can't remember all this stuff. I'm too old.
Yep.
Yeah, I never could.
I couldn't do it when I was young. I remember doing plays in school, and one in particular. Well, we did Oklahoma, and I was never officially off book. It was terrible. And one of the other ones was The Wizard of Oz, and I went, oh, I'll play the wizard.
Yeah,
because he's backstage the whole time with the microphone.
Read everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Claire, now that you've had a few years under your belt doing this crazy acting gig, if there is any role or thing that you strive to do now, is it theater, camera, just stay behind the mic? Is there something that you would rather do than the other three?
I don't think I would do anything rather than voice acting, but I think that I really want to like be behind the camera as well. So less of like the on-screen acting kind of thing, but I'd rather be editing someone else who's doing on-screen acting, if that makes any sense.
Well, that comes through in your videos on YouTube.
Yeah, Yeah, that's why. See, I don't really have any acting friends, so it's really hard to like, hey, we should do this thing, and like you should come over this one time, but because they're just not actors. And
you're talking about your school friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
you
yeah.
You got an awful lot of actor friends.
Well, yes, that's true. But like school friends, they really aren't actors. But so that's why YouTube's great, because I don't have to depend on anyone. It's just all me, and I can make all the mistakes myself, and I can yell at myself.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, because back when I was a kid and we were in high school, I had two friends of mine, and we were into radio. So we would actually go to their house, play a record, and then press record on a cassette tape, and we'd actually play at being radio DJs.
Cool.
And then
Preach it, brother.
Yeah, and then we'd play music. And then we'd play music again, and then we'd have this cassette tape of like an hour and a half of us playing music with us being the radio DJs in the middle of it. And that was just
nice.
That was just fun. That was just fun. Ian, you've created shows such as Yvonne of the Yukon, I think I said that right, as well as wrote a few. Tell us a bit about how to pitch. What would you do for pitching? How do you go about pitching a story to, say, a studio?
Well, that's a really good question. Usually, with animation, it's complicated, because unless you have extreme talent, most people need a big team to pull off an animated series. So, by necessity, you have to pitch to a production company.
Okay.
Who then will pitch to a network. Now, in my case, like with Being Ian, as an example, I pitched that to the network directly, and then connected with a production company after the fact. So it was kind of like backwards, but I had a good relationship with the broadcaster at that time. And but now, basically, what you do is you meet production companies like Decode or sorry, did I? Yeah,
DHX.
No, DHX.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Old.
Yeah, I'm really old. Well, it was Decode before it was DHX, and it was Studio B, and then
Studio B, and then
or Atomic Cartoons. My friends at Atomic Cartoons,
yes.
give them a big plug because they're great guys. And you know, first of all, you need a great concept with a strong core character that is unlike anything else that's on TV, and that's really difficult because I think most people start by going, "Ooh, I like that. I'm going to make something just like that."
Yeah.
And it's not wrong because a lot of the broadcasters say, "Oh, we're looking for a show like, whatever the hot show is."
Yeah.
Except they're not really. They're looking for something similar but really different that still fits their brand. So, generally, what I do is I write a concept in usually between 10 and 20 pages, and sometimes I distill it down to one page with a great character. Like one of the recent shows that I had in development was called Teriyaki, Teenage Ninja. And he was not Japanese. His name was actually Yakimovich. But he was like a real fanboy, like so many of the fans of this show. They love Japanese stuff, and he was this weird kid that went up to his room and had a rich fantasy life, and had a sensei that was a 6-foot-tall radish that spoke to him. I'm giving away all my secrets because the poor show just died on the vine. It was one of those shows that went into development and couldn't find a home.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's all about the story and the character and coming up with something that's unique, that's relatable, and it always comes back to who is that core character, or characters, like in the sense of, or in the example of My Little Pony, you've got an ensemble of very clear, defined characters.
Right.
So it's the same. It's the same answer. It's all about character, and then put them in some great land or some great setting that they can have a rich storytelling environment.
It's always been said, I've always been told, that create a wonderful character and then hurt them. And that gets that's a good, and then
very simple way of putting it.
It's a lot of what happens in My Little Pony. You have great, wonderful characters, and over half of the episodes, one of them gets hurt, and the rest come to the rescue, or something to that effect. So basically,
and then
it makes you want to.
If you're really lucky, you have talent to create or draw that character into something really interesting.
Absolutely.
And I think that's just to get it back onto My Little Pony a little bit. I think that's one of the real appeals to that series is, aside from it needing an update and the writing being really interesting, the look of it was very, very fresh, very modern, and it's great when you can have a signature look to the show that sets it apart.
Yeah, it's really between the art, the animation, what they're doing with Flash, which is amazing, and wonderful music. It's just a great big whole package with decent writing and really good acting. So basically, how can you not like it?
Yeah, and it's really collaborative. Like, animation is such a giant task that being a show creator is one thing. I mean, coming up with the ideas and the loony characters and stuff. But it's at some point you have to kind of hand it off to the team.
Sort of what happened with Lauren. She sort of handed it off and went about her way. We don't know why, but she did. She'll talk about it later, obviously. We don't know exactly why she took her hands off. But they gave it to Megan McCarthy and her gang, and they've just basically hit it out of the park.
Yeah, I'm very, very keen to speak with Lauren one day and air war stories.
Cool. Claire?
Yes?
Yes. I hear that you've taken over Sweetie Belle's singing role. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yes. Did you take singing lessons so that you could do that? Or did they just say, it's about time for you to start singing this role, stop, being lazy?
Yeah, they told me to stop being lazy.
Smart
I didn't start taking singing lessons.
No?
But coincidentally, when I was told like, you're gonna like try and sing for this role now, we want you to like come in.
Okay.
I was like, already at the time in my life, my friend and I are starting to like record these songs from the Broadway musical Matilda.
Okay.
We just really liked singing in one, a British accent, and also just singing because these songs are like so cute and they're just so great. And we just started recording them. We're like, oh, you want to come over, blah, 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 and record them? And then all of a sudden I just get like, it's like someone's been spying into my computer and saying, she's starting to sing now. Let's ask her to sing. So it just happened.
Well, and also to be truthful, you did a lot of singing in Dinosaur Train. They just didn't know it. That different production companies are not aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes certain companies are really, do I want to say anal?
Huh?
Yeah, because I'm in the psychological sense.
Yeah, psychological sense of that word.
They're really funny about oh no, we want to do it this way or this way, and sometimes they don't really realize maybe they should ask or try before they go down a particular road. So
and it wasn't all confusing after I came in. It wasn't like should we or should we not. It was just like okay, thank you, and then that was it.
Yeah, that worked.
It's kind of weird because they had Michelle doing it, right? So when you come in to do the character, did you actually have to voice match Michelle on your singing?
Well, also, part of the problem when I came in with Daniel Ingram, and I forget the other guy's name, but it's just this guy sitting at a computer, and he was like, yeah, well, part of the reason why we wanted you to, like, re-audition for yourself, essentially, is because when the editing happens, we can't tell your voice apart from Michelle's when you're singing. So, like, the levels get all messed up.
Yes.
As well as in the show, though. Like, the people, I guess maybe they can't tell the difference between a squeaky pony and one with an Appalachian accent.
I don't know.
And Michelle, I mean, I'm not telling anyone anything they don't know, but I mean, Michelle's a phenomenal singer.
Yeah.
She's really
She's
good.
amazing.
She's amazing. Well, you know what? You'll have to sing something and put it on YouTube. I've done that a lot. I've done a lot of singing on YouTube. So
no way.
Yeah. I got like tons of videos of singing on YouTube. I'll have to send you some links. But you need to do a song and put it on YouTube.
Well, maybe I will.
Something from the Book of Mormon?
Something from the Book of Mormon. That'd be fun.
Okay.
But anyway, you are both going to be BronyCon this weekend along with moi.
Yes!
Yes,
Woo!
BronyCon is coming.
I'm so excited.
What are you two both looking forward to the most this weekend?
Getting away from Claire.
I'm gonna be with you more.
I know. We're gonna be stapled together.
Yes. So
has the what's it, like the thing that tells
schedule?
Yeah, has the schedule been
schedule is out. Schedule is out.
So I can do stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited to be judging, being one of the judges of the cosplay contest.
Oh, good. Cool.
I am so excited for that.
I wish I could bring mine. It's packed.
I don't know why. I just want to.
My Daring Do is in a box somewhere. I have no idea where.
You can't bring.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't find her, so she's in a box somewhere, so I can't find her, so she's not coming. But in fact, after I do this, I have to go pack, so I make sure that I don't pack the stuff I'm taking to BronyCon into boxes to take to the house. So, yeah,
sucks to be you.
Stinks to be me. Yes, I'm telling you. But Ian.
Yes.
Silver Shill. Now this is a little long-winded, so bear with me, because I sort of put more into this thought than I wanted to, but I wrote it out anyway, so I'm just going to say this. Silver Shill, you would think, would be a throwaway character in Applejack's episode where she gains her honesty key. But if you go back and watch it over, he really is the linchpin to the whole episode, showing her how her little white lie would hurt ponies in the end. How much fun are these background characters to play when you read the script and go, ooh, there's more to him here than meets the eye.
I was absolutely dumbstruck. I loved it. First of all, I was just thrilled to finally get my stinking big toe into this phenomenon called My Little Pony. So I'm just putting that out there right now. I was just, I'm in the show.
Cool.
And then when I saw that it was the role that it was, It was great because I thought, yeah, that's not just a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Something really happened, and I also liked the fact that I was connected to those other two charlatans,
Mm-hmm.
who the first episode that they did. Sorry, what's the song?
The
Super Cider
Flim
Squeezy.
Flam Brothers?
Flim Flam Brothers song, but is there another title to the song?
Yeah, the Cider
anyway.
Squeezy 6000.
Anyway, that song is so good, and I noticed people singing it
Mm-hmm.
and doing it at conventions and stuff, and I thought, oh, that's fantastic to be kind of an appendage to them.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it'll resonate further, but I was very happy and thrilled to be involved.
Well, also, I don't think that you really know, Dad, but like people like in their Instagram bios or whatever, if they're My Little Pony fans, they'll have like favorite character, blah, like one of the main 6, and then favorite CMC like me, Michelle, or Maddie, and then they'll have favorite background pony,
character,
which
yeah.
people have been asking me, who's your favorite background pony? I'm like, well, there's
Silver
so
Shell,
many.
right? Silver Shell.
Right.
Yours,
Yeah.
Silver Shell.
Yeah,
Silver
right.
Show.
Favorite is Silver Shell.
But I really don't know. Like, I mean, there's Derpy, and there's like
Silver
your
Shell?
your yes, your
Silver
character
Shell,
now,
yeah.
and there's Daisy the cow. I really like that
Yeah,
guy.
Daisy the cow.
Girl.
Uh-huh.
Daisy's got Silver Shell.
Dad, no one loves you.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
You know.
Anyway, now here's a question: if you two could come up with a show starring the both of you together,
Oh, let's do it.
What would that premise be?
What, you have an idea?
Nope, let's do it.
Well, I have to think about that. Gal, that's a... Oh.
Oh, it should be like on our lives. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll do Being Ian as a crotchety old man
There you go.
with a creepy
The
daughter.
sequel, Beanie, is
Yeah.
back. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Da-da-da-da.
We should do
Yeah.
that. I really have no idea.
Being
We should put some thought into that, though.
middle-aged,
No, Dad, you're-
no.
We should actually. I'm gonna put some thought into that
Okay.
because that's a brilliant idea.
That's a very good question. I wish I could answer it.
And Ian, you should be using your resources too.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
That's what this is what this tells you.
Mm-hmm. So now we're gonna go to commercial. It's commercial time. So Claire, you think about that premise, and then we'll talk a bit
Yes.
about it a little later. But we're going to commercial right now. When we come back from commercial, we'll go over the upcoming convention season, what's coming up in August, and then we'll get to charity work, and then we'll get Screwball on the call, so all you out there can ask these two wonderful people all the questions you have on your mind. So
I love commercials.
Yes, sit back, relax, and see this commercial for Carousel Boutique down in Ponyville. We'll be right back.
Since the beginning of time, the elite of Equestria have longed for pony fashions that truly express the essence of their very souls. Patiently waiting decades, no, centuries, for the perfect pony gown. Today, at long last, Equestria, your wait is over. Let's hear it for the breathtaking designs of Ponyville's own Rarity!
Certainement, Spike. All your ponies, be sure to visit the shop in Ponyville. For the rest of us, be sure to pick up the t-shirts, the bags, or even the posters from WillowFind.com. That's right, WillowFind.com for all your pony needs. And remember, Carousel Boutique, where every fashion says chic, unique, and magnifique. Mwah.
That's right, ponies. Down there at Rarity's Boutique, Carousel Boutique, where one Sweetie Belle happens to live. They're now working on the end of summer clearance because the fall fashions are coming in. The fall fashions, you need to go down there and check out the fall fashions of Rarity. But all you humans out there, Check out WeLoveFine.com for all of your pony needs. That's right, WeLoveFine.com. And now let's go over conventions. August is a huge, huge month for conventions, especially this weekend, starting with BronyCon. BronyCon this weekend at Baltimore. Guests, the list goes on and on. Andrea Libman, Tabitha St. Germain, Rebecca Sochette, Kazumi Evans, Josh Haber, Daniel Ingram, Leo Award winner Daniel Ingram, Terry Klassen, Andy Price, Heather Breckel, Tony Fleece, Katie Cook, these two, Clarity and Corlett, Big Jim Miller, and, I'll be there too. I'm not the official, but I'll be there. And then, GalaCon, also this weekend, August 2nd and 3rd, if you're in Europe, Ludwigsburg, Germany. Guest Nicole Oliver, M.A. Larson, who are already in Paris. I've seen pictures. Julia Minin, German Twilight. Jennifer Weiss, German Pinkie Pie. Pixel Kitties, Shady Vox, Living Tombstone, Ellie Monty, John Animations will all be there. Then Buck, later in the month, August 23rd, 24th, Manchester, United Kingdom. Guests GM Barrow, Dave Polsky, and Heather Breckel. Summer Sun Celebration Music Festival is on the 22nd. All your favorite music people. Mike the Microphone is going over. It's going to be hot. If you're near the UK, go do that one. Grand Brony Gala, August 15th to 17th, Tampa, Florida. Guests Kathy Westlook, Michelle Krieber, Black Griffin, GM Barrow, The Brony Chef, and many more. The gala dance is Saturday night, so don't miss that. Then in October, Nightmare Nights, October 24th to 26th, Dallas, Texas. Guest Tabitha, Britt McKillop, Amy Keating Rogers was just announced, Full Papers, and myself will all be there. That's not all of it for this year, because we got BronyCon, we got Equestrian in Czechoslovakia, Brony Fanfare, Sydney in Sydney, Australia, LunaFest, Ponyville Cider Fest in Milwaukee, and Brony Scott in Scotland also coming up this year. So plenty of places to go have some fun. Check them out. And now we get into charity. Charity work. Charlotte Fullerton was here last week, and her charity was the MS Society of America. We bucked that one all the way up to 935 bits. Give yourself a pat on the back. Lots and lots of money. So, all of the stuff that we were giving away for that one. 2 dog tags, the Baby Cakes playset, the Busy Book with the miniature ponies in it, the foil derpy card, and I just got an email from Charlotte saying she got the Maniac doll from San Diego Comic-Con, and she's having it signed. That is also up because we broke 500 bits. So I'll be getting that, and I'll be taking it on to you. So, I have a hat full of names right over. Hat. Yeah, oop, lost one. Put it back in there. Dig, 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 dig. Who wins it this time? Who-licious. Who, H-O-O, licious. Who-licious. You win. So I'm going to pick a note here, seeing as I had to pack all the stuff in the boxes. You win. You win, Charlotte. Okay, for that, you, right there, there's your name. So I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to move on. Move on. Thank you very much, everybody, for your continued support. And we go to Ian and Claire Corlett, British Columbia SPCA. If you don't know what the SPCA is, why don't you two tell them about it?
The SPCA is an organization. It stands for Society to Prevent Cruelty Against Animals. And if you guys know me well, you know that I have a little pooch myself. Yes. Her name is Lucy. She's a that is my father. That is not Lucy. Dad, can you? That's really weird. Okay. So Lucy is a Shih Tzu Yorkie, and originally we were going to go to the BC SPCA and get a dog. Yes. But then we realized that my father and my brother have allergies to dogs.
Yes.
So I was pretty sad about that because I've always watched documentaries on like saving animals or whatever. I'm like always in tears at the end, but we ended up not getting Lucy from the BCSPCA, but that doesn't matter. Every year I take Lucy and my friend and her dog to which is coming up in September actually. September 11th, I think it is the BCSPCA walk, which is a walk that raises money towards helping this organization, this great organization that helps save dogs, keep them warm, feed them, give them a lot of water, and not just dogs, but all you cat people out there
Cats,
too.
Birds, lizards.
Yeah, every single type of animal pretty much. I think they have a couple of horses too.
Horses? Oh yeah, SPCA is big in horses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just not in the inner city.
Not in the inner city.
Yeah, not like in. Yeah, well, the SPCA is actually farther out.
Yes.
The British Columbia, but
Yes.
so it's in.
So, if you go to manlysbrony.com, click on the link that takes you over to the website, register on my page, register on that page, and give your bits. Anything, $5 and up, you are eligible for this stuff. I got another packs of cards from Bot117 in Europe. He sends me this time the Canterlot Knights series. So 5 packs of Canterlot Knights series are going to go. And then I've also got a couple of brushables that were sent to me by some fans. So I'll put a couple of brushables in there. They're packed away in a box somewhere. I have a lot of them. So they sent me a lot. I'm going to put a couple of those in there. So, and a couple of dog tags. How's that? So the brushable ponies, dog tags, the 5 packs is in the credit card, the card game. Now, if we break 500 bits, I think, seeing as I'm going to be at BronyCon and they're going to be at BronyCon, I think maybe I could get something pretty cool from them. Say autographs.
Ooh. Yeah.
Autographs on really nice Pixel Kitties art, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll get a couple of those. So one from each of them, and maybe, just maybe, I'll bring something Sweetie Belle that you can sign.
Awesome.
How's that? For
Perfect.
500 bits are up, all that will be up for grabs. Now, because I'm going to BronyCon, I will not have time to edit this show before BronyCon. So a lot of this news for BronyCon is going to be old. So we're going to let this charity go for a month, 2 shows, because I'm not going to be able to edit until I come back because I'm moving house. So know that you have some time, especially if you're going to spend your bits on BronyCon. When you come back from BronyCon, you can use your bits for this. So
I think we should all organize a campaign to help you move.
Oh, geez, I've only got like 7 or 8 truckloads left, so
only got 7 or 8
truckloads
truckloads
left. So yeah, we've only been doing this for a month, so we're really
That's
close. Really close. I'll probably be living at the other house by like Wednesday night, so hopefully we'll be done. So now, you know what time it is? You know what time it is?
No.
It is time for Sweetie Belle to call for Screwball because I lost him again. Screwy.
Yo.
Oh, there he is.
Screwball! Oh, there you are.
There he is.
How's it going?
How's it going,
Sorry,
buddy?
it's going good. I was just chugging a Gatorade at the moment.
Chug.
It's actually kind of hot over here too. Yeah, the electrolytes. I have no idea what they do.
I don't have any electrolytes in this, but it's delicious and it's cold. So hard cider.
And Screwball, you're where?
I'm actually in Lloydminster, Alberta. Actually.
Yep.
Oh, so we could say, how's it going, eh?
How's it going, eh?
Hey, a hoser.
Hey, right on.
Right on.
I can't even
How's
do
the weather
that.
out there?
You guys are voice actors. You can pull it off.
I want to know how many toques he has.
How many what?
Man.
How many toques you have?
How many toques? I have a Canadian one actually. I have my 01 and also have my Oakleys. I mean not Oakleys. No, that's Sinos. Yeah, I have a lot of toques.
Hoser.
Is it bad that I actually know what toques
That's awesome, bro.
Rock the toque.
I bet a lot of people have questions for these two wonderful people.
I've been going at it like crazy on this one, believe me.
Do it.
Do it. This one is from CFK. Question to the Corletts. I'm 21 and have a deep appreciation for voice work since high school. I recently decided I wanted to venture into the field as a long-term goal, but since this is such a recent decision, I don't have any concrete experience, nor do I claim to be the greatest voice actor ever. I know all about practice. I know all about practicing day by day and such, but how does one get official feedback and experience before having to shell out money at the audition level and beyond?
I will jump in and answer that because I get that question a lot. First of all, voice acting starts with the second part of that hyphenated word, acting. And you must act. And you must act wherever you can act, whether it's at school, in local theater. You can take acting workshops, which are not terribly expensive. in most major cities, even small cities. You know, there's always something somewhere you can practice, and that's the very, very beginning of it. Making funny voices is one thing. You know, we get a lot of people that go, "Oh, I got this buddy. Hey, oh, I got this buddy. He does the crazy voices, eh?" and he, you know, comes up and goes, and that's pretty much all he can do.
No words come out. Just,
No words come out. Just
Exactly. So it's about acting, and then the layers of the silly voice and the character and all of that stuff comes out on top of it. So that's my advice: is act, and you don't have to pay a lot of money to learn, but just get into situations where you can.
It's the acting part that's the key, because if you have a really cool voice, like, people are just gonna ask you to be yourself, which is, I mean, I don't have a cool voice, but when you're my age right now, you just get asked to do your own voice because you sound real, quote unquote. So that's what people want. And then they usually ask the older people, like my pops here, to do, like, I don't know, a British accent or a German accent or anything. And it really helps if you can do an accent, but don't force it if you're not, like...
Yes.
My favorite
really...
is doing a guy, like, from Alberta.
Oh! So you're gonna be a rigger. Is that where you're gonna be?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He's gonna be a rigger out there, man. He's going to be an Albertan rigger from, like, Jamaica.
What?
He's out there taking.
Don't have that kind. Oh.
He's a rigger. He's got the dreads underneath the hat, you know.
If
Around the hard hat with the dreads, you know. And he's playing the reggae music up there in Alberta.
That does not. Let me tell you one thing. This town, in this town, it's its own stereotype. Okay, and I mean it's its own stereotype. Like I'm not gonna get into details, but best solution to find out what I mean. We're the next New Jersey.
Oh, cool.
Woo!
Nice.
I get it.
So this one is from Spike Firemain. He's the one that makes those amazing wood carvings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one that I accidentally signed because I'm a...
Yes. I remember that.
Don't.
Oh, that he was giving it to you.
Yes.
Yeah,
you signed it.
He gave it to me, and, like, Michelle and Maddie are standing up already to take the photo, and they're like, "Claire, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm finishing up signing it," and they're like, "Excuse me?" And I'm like, "Excuse you?" And then that happened.
Like, whoops. Oh, it's for me. Oh.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh.
So what's his question?
Question is, I was wondering, since you have been on the show since season 1, what is your favorite episode or scene either Sweetie Belle was in or not?
So much stress. I really don't know.
We can give you time to think that through.
Yeah, think that one through.
Episode. The
Silver
Oh, right.
That was Claire that said that.
Yep. That.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
When she gets close to the mic, her voice gets really deep.
Really deep. Next.
You know what? While you think that up, Claire, I got one for Ian. Also from Spike Fire. Ian, I noticed there was a similarity in your episode to Pete's Dragon, the scene where Dr. Terminus and Hoagie show up to the town and sell their miracle tonic. Did you get the same vibe?
I did not, but now that he mentions it, absolutely.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Great fan input. Love it.
This fandom always points out some
Knowledge.
Knowledge, yes.
He has the knowledge. Yes.
Yep.
You've got some knowledge there.
That's pop culture, eh?
Yeesh.
Sorry, I'll stop now.
Yeah.
Like that
Don't stop. We're having fun. Next.
Oh, this one is from Flare Cobra. To everyone, tomorrow is National Chicken Wing Day. How do you like chicken wings?
Fling me some of them chicken wings.
I like mine. We actually have a place called University Chicken. They've got 12 levels of heat, and they go from mild to the 911 challenge.
You know,
Let me guess. 911 challenge for Mr. Dusty?
No, I actually like atomic, which is actually halfway up the scale because it's a sweet hot. I don't. You know what? I like flavor with my food.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
like.
no,
I don't like to be like having straight capsaicin in my mouth. You know, just not pleasant for me. But it's like the 911 challenge is so hot that you have to sign a waiver, and the wings cannot leave the building. They're that dangerous because they would
You know-
hurt children.
I like me some spice, but
Yeah.
like you said, I would like to have some flavor,
Flavor
also.
must have flavor.
And I'm not. Some people think I'm a vegetarian. I guess maybe I accidentally slipped that out because I was a retarded kid when I was younger. I don't know why I said that, but I'm not a vegetarian. And once in a while, I do like some chicken wings. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna make myself some maple chicken wings.
You know what? Record it.
Oh, yeah.
Videotape that making the chicken wings.
I
You
haven't.
got your
inputted
YouTube
on
thing.
this
You gotta
page.
do that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, give it a try.
Not tomorrow, but that recipe is really good, so I'm gonna make it again. For
There you
sure.
go.
And for me, I must confess, I don't like chicken
He
wings.
hates them. I make them and they're delicious, and you
I know.
throw them out.
I know. Look, I understand. I'm in the minority. I don't like.
That's why we eat it when you're away.
I don't like things with bones in them.
Well, they make boneless chicken wings. You know,
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say.
they're called chicken tenders.
Yeah.
They're longer. They have more meat on them. They're still delicious.
Then okay, that's because I do like chicken. I just when
There
I
you go.
start to be able to recognize it
Ah.
anatomically,
Ooh.
I get a little. That'll turn me into a vegetarian.
Next.
Unless you get organic. Then
No,
that's
I don't like recognizing the little. The worst thing for me is a drumstick.
Ah.
I just
Really?
yeah, because I picture the little birdie.
No, I don't like the wing part.
Well,
What?
that's what I'm saying. Anyway,
Hey, Claire, when you were in Taiwan, did they take you
Yes.
to like a seafood restaurant where the tank of the seafood was actually live in front of the place, and you just reached in,
No.
you grabbed it, put it on a stick, and put it on the grill?
No, if my friends took me there, they already knew that if they took me to a place like that, they would get shot.
Oh,
Because
really?
I really do not like seafood.
Oh.
I'm sure once in a while I'll have a tiny piece of shrimp or
Uh-huh.
a tiny piece of fish.
Okay.
Unless it's like fish and chips, then I just gobble it all up.
Gobble it up.
But my friend once at school, we have this like Asian restaurant beside our school, and I'm like, hey, can you get me some kapamaki sushi? Because I'm like really white. So I'm
Right.
like, can you please get me some of this kapamaki sushi and nothing else?
kapamaki is cucumber.
Yeah,
And
cucumber sushi, yeah.
She gives me this package, and I open it up, and I literally throw it because there's an octopus inside it. She knows that I
Oh.
hate octopus, and it went on the ground, and I just ran away. I'm like, I hate you. Where's my kapamaki? And then another friend had it.
Here you go.
It was awful.
Yeah, that happened to me when I was in Taiwan.
Or
They took me to a seafood restaurant, and I said, where's the menu? And they pointed at the tank.
Oh, nope.
Yeah.
See, when I was young and some of it today, I just despised anything seafood besides tuna. I love tuna, but it wasn't until I was at Mexico when I thought, well, what I thought was onion rings. I grabbed the entire thing because I just craved onion rings, and I started eating it,
no.
and I'm like, this is amazing. This is much better than what is it? Calamari. What's calamari?
It's good stuff.
And I thought I was gonna gag, but then I'm like, you know what? I love it already enough. I'm just gonna keep eating this.
Next.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, so this one's from Shakara Speeder. This is for everyone. If you wanted to become a superhero pony, who will you be and why?
Ooh, superhero pony.
Oh, she points at me. Oh,
Well, because I just went.
all right.
There you go.
Well, are there superheroes? There aren't superheroes.
There are. Yes, there are. Yes, there
Oh.
are.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
There are
me.
super. Well, the thing was, the main six got sucked into a comic book that Spike was reading. So therefore, you had the comic book superheroes, just like you would have in our realm, comic book superheroes. So, what comic book superhero pony would you be?
Well, I have always felt an affinity to Batman and / Iron Man.
Then Rainbow Dash.
So I don't know.
Rainbow
Because
Dash.
the reason I like those guys are they're real guys
Yeah.
with like
Technology.
billions of dollars
Billions
that
of dollars
can
in
attach
technology, yeah.
things to themselves. So I just think that's cool.
I really like Iron Man too. But isn't like Spider-Man pretty much that too?
No, he's
No.
genetically
he got-
altered.
Genetically altered.
Genetically altered. That's right.
It's one or the other.
I
You're
really-
either genetically altered or
I
rich.
really don't like Superman. I don't know. I don't find anything spectacular about him, which is really the point of I
That's
guess
because
having.
he's so OP. He's so
He's just a
overpowered.
man.
Yeah, he's just a man.
He's just super.
He's just super.
I don't know. Same thing with like when people ask me a favorite character. I don't have one. So if I would have a favorite superhero, they're pretty much the same thing. So I would have to say no. I don't have one.
Stretch Armstrong.
I think I would. I'd go sideways. I would probably be Hawkeye. I would be very good with the bow and arrow.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, cool.
And I'd be very good. I'd have this quiver full of fancy arrows that have bombs or claws or repel things on it, and I'd just be shooting people with a bow and arrow.
You sound like
Twang.
Link from Zelda. That's
No,
what you sound like.
there's actually a superhero in Marvel called Hawkeye. Look him up.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I know who he is. I just
Yes.
when I hear like hooks and things, I just think of someone else.
Does Sweetie Belle have a superhero?
No, Sweetie Belle does not have a superhero alter ego yet.
Okay, well she should have a really evil alter ego.
Evil alter ego.
Just black, complete black, except for the eyes. That'd be so cool. Then
Sounds
that
like
would
an
be
OC.
mine.
That would be perfect because I could see the episode of Sweetie Belle dyeing her coat black, and then she'd be sitting with stroking opalescence, going being evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She really is. She's like, oh, so sweet and sugary on the outside, and then you just when you
Turn your
walk
back.
into their house and stuff just goes down.
don't
and
turn
it's
your
just
back.
Dark.
Mm-hmm.
A lot like you, Claire.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yes.
why I want it to happen.
Yes. Like Apple Bloom makes all of her machinery of evil, and Scootaloo's her muscle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just attach all three of us,
Yes.
and we're Transformers.
You know what? I can see it now. She's sitting there on the chair, stroking opalescence, and Scootaloo is next to her, and she's got these metal jaws, and
This is starting to sound like a
and then Apple
villain.
Bloom's off on the side creating a space station.
Yep. Someone better
Stroking
write
a
this
white
down.
cap.
Yes.
A
Whoever-
white keycap.
Write it down.
Yeah, that's that.
Write it down.
You're a mix of Blofeld and Jaws
There you go.
from James Bond. If you know you're James Bond, which I see a 007 in your name,
Yes.
Yes.
that's
Yes.
There's
We know
too
that.
much James Bond to that.
One more question. Question.
Question. So this is from Pink Pearl Apple for everyone. Are you excited for season 5? No spoilers. I know a lot of people hate spoilers, but they released the
Animatic.
animatic and some previews already at Comic-Con actually.
Yes.
Ooh.
Extremely excited.
I did
They,
Yes.
you
Extremely
guys
excited.
gotta see it. It's.
It's online now.
Yeah, it's online now. If you go to
I don't
Equestrian
want to
Daily.
say too much. I just want to say, everyone, just plug your ears.
Plug your ears,
Just-
people.
not. Then I don't
because-
want to watch it. Nope,
Okay.
I'm not
Nope.
gonna watch it.
Nope. But anyway, if you go to when I was getting prepped for Scootaloo, for her when she was on, it actually showed that you guys are in episode 1 of season 5 and other characters who are in that episode. I was like, it's like the Sweetie Belle and all the main 6 and the CMC, and all of a sudden Spitfire's in there. Why is Spitfire in there? And all of a sudden the imagination starts going, why are the Wonderbolts in this episode? And you start thinking hard.
I don't even. Okay, I think I've been brainwashed or something. 'Cause I really don't know.
Of course. Well, you guys probably did the voices months ago for these.
I don't
So
even
who
remember.
knows? Yeah, there you go. So no big deal.
Way to go, Claire.
Well, that's good because if people ask me to spoil things and I really
Then you
don't
can't.
know.
You can't spoil
Maybe,
it. There you
maybe
go.
that's what happens. You're
Yeah.
brainwashed. And you forget it until the episode comes out, and you're like, "Oh, I remember doing that."
I remember doing
Yeah,
that.
probably the first 2 seconds I'll be like,
Oh yeah, that's when
that's
when
very
Tabitha
fun.
St. Germain stuffed a cookie in my mouth. Yeah, I can remember
Conspiracy theory. It's Tabitha's cookies.
I swear, there's something in those.
something in
Well,
those.
yeah, I always accuse her of
Everyone knows.
being the old lady in Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, and with that, you know what time it is, Screwy?
No.
It's time to know what's
Oh, yes,
screwy.
I do. Never
It's
mind.
time to know what's screwy. Episode 9.
Way to go, Screwy.
Way to go, Screwy. So, for 2 minutes and 7 seconds, sit back, relax, and get to know the inside of Screwball's mind. It's a scary place. Be right back.
You know what's screwy? Bears. Shaka bra. Really?
Wait for it. Wonder Twin Powers. Activate! Form of not dying.
I'm scared! This requires a selfie! Real Canadian food. You know what's screwy? Eating the American tradition. Twinkies! Deep fried! Oh, it's so good. You have no idea. We've lathered this in chocolate. It's, oh my god, just, oh, the whole thing. Oh my god. We're having strokes tonight, aren't we? Are we having strokes tonight, Logan? That means yes, I guess. and the only way to be more American is to drink some good old-fashioned Mountain Dew.
Democracy!
Correction. The number one things to be American is Twinkies that are deep fried, Mountain Dew, and a gun.
Guns! 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 America! Oh my god!
Screwball,
Yo.
I do not have guns with my deep fried Twinkies.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
That's the
I don't.
American thing.
I don't. I swear.
I do not believe it. Not
No.
for a second.
No gun. No. You
I
understand?
get the stereotype.
No, you understand. Guns do not go with deep fried Twinkies. They go with deep fried Snickers bars.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, now
Canadian faux pas.
You know what? Next time,
Yes.
next time we.
Sorry.
Sorry, eh? Sorry, eh?
Dusty.
Next question.
What? I'll give you that.
Okay.
Since I stereotypes to Americans, you can do that.
Okay. Next question.
I'm sorry you feel that way. So this one is from Marby Z. Question for Ian and Claire. How does it feel to work with a family member in voice acting?
It's horrible. Get me
Wait,
out,
don't.
please.
So quickly she answers.
No. See, okay, so Dinosaur Train. This would be a good little plug in here because Dinosaur Train is really phenomenal. Like, what's it called? Experience? No, phenomenal background. Like
Learning
environment.
experience.
Environment.
Oh,
there we go. That's the word.
It was really special.
It's so cool to just, because like we make jokes with each other all the time, and it's nice. It's like a little bonding moment, right?
Should
Father?
ask me actually. Now, we didn't actually work together on My Little Pony.
No,
you were not in that episode.
I wasn't in the episode, and I didn't sit and watch because that would have been really weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird, and the most ongoing or regular experience that we had was what Claire referenced, working on Dinosaur Train, and I had both my rotten children
In the first
studio,
couple of
and
seasons.
frankly, I'm going to say it just cramped my style.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, because I couldn't be myself. I had to be dad.
No, you did
Actually,
not.
no, that's a lie.
That's
a lie.
such a lie.
I was completely myself.
You were way more free.
And
Especially when Trevor Duvall came in, you and him went back and forth, and the director, Craig Bartlett, was just laughing, and we were all laughing, but we were in the studio, so we had to cover our mouths, and it was so
Shout out
hard.
to Trevor Duvall.
Yes.
Yes.
Love
Trevor
Trev.
is a
My
hoot.
best.
He's amazing.
Friend of the
He's one
program.
of my best voice buds.
Yep. Friend of the program. He's been here once. Want to
Yeah,
get him
he's a good
back, but
dude.
he's like gone to L.A.
Yeah, Mr. Big Shot.
Big shot, big time
driving
now.
a Ducati now. Did you
Oh,
see
is
that?
he? Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I've got to get on him for that.
Yeah, for a first bike.
For a
my
first
friend.
bike, a Ducati.
No.
Oh, boy.
That's, okay,
I
I'm
wanna-
with you.
No.
Trouble,
And
trouble,
we,
trouble.
We must torture him about that.
No, I want to take a ride on it.
Oh no, you're
I'll
not.
put you on the back of my Triumph.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
really want
Hey,
to.
what kind of Triumph do you? Oh, you've got the
Triumph
like a real
Tiger.
road
Yep. Triumph Tiger.
bike. Yeah.
Yep.
One of my favorite Triumphs.
We have a little
is
Italian
a,
scooter.
Oh, I do. I have. Yeah, Dusty knows about my
Yep.
scooter.
Yep.
But I really, really like a Bonneville
Mm-hmm.
and a Thruxton.
Yeah, the Thruxton looks nice.
That's kind of my style. Retro.
And I'm just sitting here not knowing what any of those words
I
are.
was
just
gonna
agree.
say, it's
I-
going
I-
over my head right now.
I had a high pipe.
Sorry.
I had a high pipe Bonneville when they first came back out,
Oh yes.
and it was the purple and cream. It was
Oh, pretty.
gorgeous bike.
Yeah.
Loved it. But I had that for a while. That was nice. And it acted like the old Scrambler. You know, it acted like
Yes.
a dirt bike, but it wasn't quite a dirt bike. So it was kind of cool.
Right.
Now that the two motorcycle guys are done, next.
Here's me and Claire were just like, oh,
Yeah.
finish up. So this one is from, this is from Coaster Brony to Claire. Do they need to
Are you
separate you?
Claire was sorry. I had to be fatherly here and get her to rein in.
I'm
That
listening.
was a pony joke, by the way. I had to rein her in.
Dad, you're not funny. You don't get any of the jokes. Like
All right.
in the beginning, I was laughing because he was saying so many jokes, and
Okay,
you didn't get
what-
any of them. So
Whatever.
suck it
I'm
up.
stupid. Claire was not
Okay,
paying
no.
attention
Shh, Ian,
because
continue,
she was also looking. I have to hurt her. She was also looking at the official rules of the BronyCon open mic and saw that there's a category for dance performances, which I think she wants to enter.
Oh boy!
And she
It's
was just
open
showing
mic.
me. She
It's
was
open mic.
She was showing
It's
me
open floor.
some of her moves, and I think the fans would really run
With
if they saw these moves. The question.
Continue.
The question was for Claire, and it was.
Do they need to separate you and Michelle in the studio? You two have proven to be an extra crazy together.
I'll just tell you one thing: that we are on opposite sides.
opposite ends of the room.
Now, were you always
Nope.
separated?
We were never always separated.
You used to be side by side.
She was slightly closer to me,
Yeah.
but then
It's trouble.
she
Those two are trouble.
gradually moved to the opposite side of where the mics are.
Hey, you know what? If you guys want to see something that probably no one else has seen, it's on my production company website.
Oh?
It's a show. It was a pitch that I did for a show starring none other than Michelle Krieber and none other than Claire Corlett.
Yeah. If you watch my vlogs, I was going to announce it. It was called the Secret Gumdrop Wrapped Gift or something weird like that. But I didn't actually know I was allowed to tell people. So
Well, it's on.
Here it is, I guess, now.
It's on the website now.
Okay.
Because we couldn't sell the show, so it's for public viewing now. It's on our website. Should I send you a link or just say it?
Send me a link or say it.
If you
Okay,
said
it's www.
www.
rabbit-hole-entertainment.com.
There you go. We'll make sure we have it on the YouTube upload.
Yep, and look for Wimeo, W-M-I-O, which stands for, Claire?
we made it ourselves.
Yes. And
So-
you guys will like that.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
I gotta find this. What is it? Rabbit rabbit.
After the show, Screwy.
I gotta
Yes,
find
Screwy,
this.
come on, focus.
Come on. Focus. Focus.
No,
Focus.
It can't.
We're going to start talking about motorcycles again, Screwy.
Yes, we are.
No.
No, focus.
Focus.
Okay.
Next.
Oh, so this is from Spike Fireman again. This one's for you, Claire, because I've been forcing people to ask this because everyone knows you love Minecraft. And,
Oh yeah.
And Spike wants to ask, what is your favorite thing about Minecraft?
Oh, lordy lord. Shoot, I don't know. Everything?
She likes the squareness of it.
I
The very squareness
I
of it.
like that it's square, and I also really like the fact that Minecraft actually taught me stuff that I felt smart about in class. Like when we were learning about people trading obsidian and being able how to make charcoal and stuff, like you really know from playing this game. And that's why I think a whole bunch of like 10 to 12-year-old boys, like when they're learning this, especially in that age, they're really gonna be excited about like learning in school. And that's why, I don't know, that's why I'm like a little teacher here randomly, but I really think that that's a really great aspect of Minecraft. I also just like the game. I don't know what attracts me to it, maybe just the visuals, but I really, really like it. And my brother and I made a Minecraft video, which will be up next Saturday we're in BronyCon, so that's not really
Yeah.
gonna happen. But the Saturday after that, I am uploading a Minecraft, so I'm gonna get everyone excited about that.
Cool.
And my brother and he was really annoying during it, but it was fun. Yeah, I'm gonna upload it.
Awesome.
Keep it out for our YouTube channel. We'll have to link that as well.
We'll have to link the YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
Next.
So this one is from Hootalicious.
Hoot.
For Ian and Claire, have y'all seen any fanfics/fan-made videos on YouTube, and what are y'all opinions on them?
Well, one in particular is Jan Animations.
Yes.
They're awesome.
They're really, really good.
I think I know one particular video
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is it the Minecraft one? Offhand?
I don't know if I've seen that.
You haven't seen? Oh my! You haven't seen it?
Oh no!
I haven't seen that.
Oh.
It's all about you.
It's all about
incoming news.
It's
Claire
all about-
doesn't watch videos.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me, you don't know any videos. Do you know Pony.mov?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Hit me up with another one.
You don't know
Come
it
on,
though.
come on, another one.
No, I've watched the Pony.
I've seen that one too.
movie.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Come on, try me.
I've
another one.
known the Pony movie series. I've watched
I've
those.
seen all those.
They're really funny. And Jan Animations, I just think like,
Yeah.
wow, the animations are exactly.
Yeah,
But I have
that's what got him in trouble. Yeah.
I know. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what got him in
We
trouble.
gotta show you this Minecraft video
Yeah.
about you.
About you. Yes.
Oh.
Way to go,
Oh,
Claire.
I really. Oh, wait, is it the song?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have seen it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Those
dude,
guys
how
are
did
great,
you
though.
miss
Don't-
that?
I don't know how I did not guess that. I don't know.
What did you think of it?
I really liked it. It was awesome. Actually, I think I illegally downloaded the song because I didn't know. where to
I'm sure
No, I
Shady,
didn't
Shady
get it on
Vox,
iTunes.
Shady
I
Vox
didn't
is
know
now
they had
loving it.
on iTunes.
Oh,
Okay.
It's okay. No one needs to know. Except
Well,
for
yeah, except
the-
for
Except
everyone
for
listening
everybody in this-
and the FBI.
And the
Way to
FBI.
go.
What?
Oh, they're
There's
surrounding our
FBI
house.
Ah! Wee-oo,
Next.
Maybe we can ask the cops too some questions. They're listening in. It says I had to bring one from Spike as well. Also for you, Claire. Are you doing a vlog for BronyCon?
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Good, because I was thinking if you didn't, what's his?
I got to be in it.
Yes, I will have a segment with every pony.
Awesome.
I know I seen you do it at BronyCon. And I'm like, oh, good, she did it. Because I was
Yeah.
thinking if you would.
Yeah, for sure. And stupid me in my first convention of Everfree, the Everfree Northwest.
Yep.
I only put like that really, really high quality slideshow on there, which was awful. It's horrible. I don't know why I did that. Anyway,
Next.
anyway, a vlog's gonna happen.
Yep. Logs gonna happen. Gonna happen.
Ooh, let's see here. 1 second. I'm just trying to do a speed read.
You're going to be editing it in the evenings when I'm out with Dusty and Tabitha, right?
Yeah.
No, because I don't have my computer yet, Ian.
Well, I'll give
I
it
don't
to
have
you.
a lap. I don't have a
And hey,
laptop.
we'll
I don't
get-
have a laptop.
Hey, we'll sort of that out.
Sort of that outa.
Don't worry.
Got a couple of days to sort of that outa.
We'll sort
Yeah.
it out. Okay.
Yeah, we'll sort it right out.
We said it ready. Next.
This is from Lunar Drago.
Lunar Drago.
Question for everyone: what is/was your favorite subjects in school and why?
Ha! They said was because you're old. So why don't you go first, Pops? Love ya.
Ha!
Wowie.
He also has no hair on his head. Just letting you know.
Neither do I. It's not
Yeah,
a
what's
not a
the
problem.
Yeah, but you have your mustache adds up. It's okay.
Okay.
He really does.
I don't have. There's
Anyways,
it's not
continue.
like completely
Continue. Go ahead. Answer, Pops. Love ya.
devoid of hair.
It's like nothing.
Wow. What an awful
Okay, what was
little
your favorite subject
girl.
in school?
Well, it depends on what era. I think
Okay.
in general, I liked English in terms of a real subject.
Same for a real subject, English.
And then I also like we did there was one when I was in higher grades called, I think it was called, we just called it graphics. And it was kind of like commercial design, photography, letterhead
graphic
making.
design.
Graphic
It was just like
design, yeah.
graphic design.
Yeah, all of that stuff. And then drama and stagecraft. Like drama, stagecraft, and band were very high up the list because it wasn't like school.
Yeah, it was fun. Same for me. For music is really, really fun. I don't take drama in school. I take music. Music, just, I don't know, hitting on the drums, it's just fun.
Can I tell you a quick a music story?
No. Yes?
Okay, so I thought I would be practical, and this was in grade 8, or for you Americans, 8th grade. 8th grade. And it was 8 or 9. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was the first opportunity that you could take typing, and they had a class, to learn how to type.
Yeah.
So I thought I would do the practical thing, and I'll take typing. Well, my buddy was in band, and there was a jazz band, extracurricular. And I went, well, hey, I'm in, because I play drums, and him and I were like the rhythm section. He's a great bass player, and we played a lot together. And then I realized there was this big hullabaloo because you couldn't be in the extracurricular band unless you were taking band.
Oh.
And I really didn't like being
terrible.
it was kind of stupid, right?
That's really...
So I was put in this position. I had to switch, and then so I'm not a very good typer. There's the end of that story.
He's terrible. I get him to search something. Can you just search this really quick on your phone?
You are so disrespectful. Listen to me type right now. That's how well I type.
And you just did nothing.
You said JCJCJCACGA.
They don't know
Exactly.
that.
Oh, that's true. They don't know that.
This is the magic of radio.
The magic of radio. The magic feat of the mind.
You gotta imagine.
Magic.
Just look at that. I just wrote a book.
It's magic.
Imagination.
Anyway, so those were my favorite classes.
For me, oh, sorry. Go ahead, Claire.
Sorry. The real subject, English, same. I'll just make this really quick. And music and Mandarin. I really like Mandarin, taking Mandarin. It's fun.
Nice.
Say something.
Yeah.
Say something out of a sentence.
我喜欢冰淇淋、松饼和汉堡、米汉堡。
Shashani.
不客气。
So for me, actually in grade school, I got suckered into choir in 8th grade. And it became really fun. I mean, there was like 7 guys in the whole 60-voice choir, and we sort of got suckered into it. But it ended up being fun anyway, so choir was probably my favorite in high school, grade school. And then in
What grade was that again?
That was 8th grade.
So had your voice dropped yet?
Yeah. In fact, I was the only
manly.
I was the only bass voice in 60, and she had to write me parts because I could not sing any higher.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
You must have been a hot commodity.
Wait, no,
I
that
was.
an actual class?
Yes,
or
it
like
was. It was
Wow.
an actual class. Choir
America.
was a class.
Yeah.
So,
Oh wow!
yeah.
Because we have choir, and this year we did like this African song, and I really enjoyed it.
That was good. Actually,
so
that was really good.
I'm part of choir too. So
Yeah, choir was
wrote
fun.
this from the entrance.
It got me into karaoke, which got me into singing, which got me into all the stuff I have on my YouTube channel. And then for college, it was actually geology, of all things.
Really?
Was the fun. Yeah, I got my best ever grade in college was geology. I got an A in geology.
How about you, Dad? What was your favorite college or university course?
Be quiet. I didn't go to college.
But anyway, moving on. Oh, wait. Joe, is that you? Joe Stevens? Are you? Yes, Joe. You're breaking in? Joe, you have a news break. Joe Stevens with a news break, EQI right now. So Joe is breaking in. So we were going to go to EQI at the moment with breaking news from Equestria. We'll be right back.
Nice. What's the breaking news?
It better. Just a minute. Oh, technical difficulties. Come on. It's not doing what it should. Are you playing? Come on.
No.
It's not playing.
I'm watching it right now.
Okay.
And
I'm trying to get... We're having technical difficulties, people. You know what? It's not going to play. Are you kidding me? Live stream has been derping all afternoon, people. I'm surprised we're even live right now because it wasn't working 15 minutes before the show.
You're not even live, it's black screened.
Really? We're black screen right now? I'm really not happy with live stream right now.
It's like I'm pausing and replaying, seeing if it's just managed now, because I am currently doing a Skype and everything.
Come on, live stream. We need to see what Joe's talking about. Recording about.
There we go.
Is that me live?
Well, you're on.
Yeah, I'm on. We're trying, people. We're having a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
We're having a bit of trouble with the feed from Equestria. You know, it's kind of hard to get that interdimensional feed going every week, so we're trying real hard. Give me a second. I don't think it's going to play.
I'll try and get Joe on the other line.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason it's not playing. And I don't know why. We're going to have to continue on without it.
Well, your magic didn't work.
No.
It's not picking up.
You're not a wizard, Harry.
And are we back?
Yep.
Okay, we're back. So the interdimensional gateway to Equestria is not working at the moment, and I'm very sorry for that, Joe. So what I'm going to do is right now, everybody be quiet for about 2 seconds. We're going to Joe live right now on record now.
Thank you, Dusty Cat. This just in, Fluttershy has been arrested. As you all know, and if you don't, it's on Netflix, so you don't have any excuse. Discord, Lord of Chaos, Draconicus Maxicus, and Burner of Ducks aided and abetted arch-villain Tarek in his attempt to steal all the magic, power, and red Skittles from Equestria. Discord, of course, is immune to all charges of criminal conspiracy due to a peace treaty he signed with Princess Celestia after he agreed to help her with her spider problem. But Fluttershy is not immune from enabling Discord. Even when Discord was at his worst, even when Discord was aiding Tarek in his rampage across the land that would have left us all with only the yellow and orange Skittles, the worst flavors in the entire Skittles package. Even with all that, Fluttershy continued to support Discord. As such, Tarek and Discord nearly succeeded in destroying Equestria. We wanted to taste the rainbow, but we nearly couldn't. All thanks to Fluttershy. When questioned behind bars and through her attorneys, Fluttershy stated, "I'm not sorry for helping Discord, and I actually like yellow Skittles." Of course she does. Fluttershy's sentence is expected to be 7 years in prison with possible time off for good behavior, which means she'll be out next Tuesday. I'm Joe Stevens, and this has been a news break from the Equestrian Inquirer. Back to you, Dusty Cat.
And we're back. So now, I'm going to put that in the live stream so you can actually see it. So
You cheated.
I did cheat. So I did cheat. That's not cheating.
I get it.
That's the magic of live radio. It's the magic of live radio. And I'm sorry for that, but we're going to put it in the live stream. Not the live stream, but the YouTube upload. I'm sorry, Joe, but I couldn't get through to Equestria right now for some reason. The live stream is being derpy. So we're going to get that to you a little bit later. And onward with more questions.
Oh, yes. I almost forgot my own job. Just don't judge me.
No. Did that feel like judging? I wasn't judging.
Okay.
Yes, I was.
I'll give you that. Geez, I just lost my train of thought. So hardcore.
Right off the rails.
Right off the rails. Oh my god. So this one is so this is from King Shadow for Claire. If you were offered to participate in an MLP fan project, would/could you?
Would I? Yes. Because I just love interacting with you guys, and anything, I guess, would be fun, but could I? Probably not, unfortunately.
No. Contracts.
Yep.
Contracts say you cannot. So.
So this one's from Hootilicious.
Hootie.
Ian, what was your original thoughts or your original feelings when you found out your daughter has a ton of adult male fans? It has to be a strange situation for a father.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is. You know what? My initial reaction was, what the? Really? Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
And then, like everyone, I mean, we've all seen the Brony documentaries, but I lived it. And probably it was the first convention, but I'd also sort of paid attention to, what was going on, and I realized that that Bronies are a different breed. I was never really a big convention guy, even when Beast Wars, Transformers were really rocking, and Goku and all of that stuff. It just wasn't really my thing because I'm crusty and grumpy, and I don't interact well with others. That's not true, actually. It just wasn't my thing. And so I kind of didn't have I knew what those fan conventions were like, and I think, not to stereotype, but you know what animation fans are like, right? I mean, you guys all know the types, and my first reaction was, okay, if those are the fans, well, I don't know about this. But then when I saw what bronies were, you guys are a whole different can of fish. No, ball of potatoes. Wait. Sack of worms.
A whole different
kettle of fish.
Herd of stallions.
Yeah, a herd of stallions. Exactly. You're a whole. Okay, you know what I mean.
Yes.
I keep saying that, but you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I know what you mean.
And so I am not terribly concerned. Now, if anyone gave me a reason to be concerned, I would be, and very quickly.
Yes.
But I think as a community, even, you guys are so protective of the talent, including the adult talent.
Oh yeah.
That I just it's really nice.
Yes. Very protective of our talent.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Next.
Ooh, so this one. So this is from Shakira Speeder. This is for everyone. Which character from any show would you like to be shown as a cameo in a future episode of MLP?
Huh?
Which character from any show, I mean anything, should be a cameo in a future episode of My Little Pony?
Oh, so like a guest star.
A guest star from another
series.
show?
Oh, whoa. Okay,
Wait, they
I
did
just
this
clicked it.
before. First off, they did this before. I could give many examples, such as what's the bowling spot?
Yeah, they had.
See, they have pony versions.
They had pony versions of other characters. Like they had the three guys,
yeah.
the dude and Jesus and all those guys from the bowling. So they had the bowling.
From
they had,
the Big
Lebowski, the Big Lebowski ponies. They had.
And Bioshock.
Had Bioshock ponies. They had.
What? I did not notice that.
Yep.
Well, they should have a Goku pony.
They should have a Goku pony.
I think I was.
Or a Mega Man. I'm just gonna list off all the characters. I've done.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Then I think that they should have Tiny Pteranodon just
Nope.
coming in.
There you go.
Or Mr. Conductor.
Mr. Conductor Pony.
Stop! You're out. Stop it.
They actually have a conductor pony. He's played by Peter New.
Yeah.
Well, that's a mistake. they made the wrong choice there, clearly.
I think that I don't know, something to do with SpongeBob.
You know what? I think it's so wholesome that they should have Captain Kangaroo and Mr. Green Jeans
Oh yeah,
in the background somewhere.
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
and then me and Ian
Or
could
if
have
you're
something
from,
to like.
from the Northwest, JP Patches.
Yeah, JP Patches.
Ooh.
We have a shout out for all of our Washington and British Columbia old people. We used to watch JP Patches.
I think anything to do with SpongeBob would be pretty cool, just because like everyone knows SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And like if like SpongeBob and Patrick just came.
That's such a funny show. Oh my goodness.
Who doesn't love SpongeBob?
Crazy.
Like there's some people on bad days who are like, I hate SpongeBob.
Adventure
but really
Time.
Inside they don't.
Yeah.
Adventure Time would be neat.
Adventure Time would be neat.
Oh, that
Great
would be good.
Warriors or something. That'd be awesome. Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls, maybe.
Well, they did a Gravity Falls reference in the comics.
In the comic
which
book,
is
yeah.
lovely.
Yep, in the comic book.
Oh yeah, Claire. I know you're a gamer, and I know from just your reaction that you know what Bioshock is.
Yes.
The episode that was actually in was called Tradia. If you were to even Google Bioshock My Little Pony Tradia episode, you'll see that it shows Bioshock Infinite's two characters. I can't remember their names right now.
Wait, is that a season 4 episode?
Yes.
Okay, I don't think I actually finished season 4 for some reason. So.
Well, you weren't in that episode for sure. It was the girls went off to Rainbow Falls for a trading event. So you get the CMC was there.
I don't think I finished watching like the episodes in season 4 for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't think I have finished. So I think I'm gonna go watch that.
Get on it.
Catch up. Gotta catch up.
Gotta catch up. Haha, catch up. Huh. Next.
Oh, so funny. Let's see here. So this one's from Marjan Lion. First off, howdy from Calgary, eh?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going a boot. I got nothing. Question for the Corletts. Having seen tweets and pictures you've posted from various travels around the world, where are some of the best or most fun places you've visited?
What?
Oh.
I don't have favorites. You can't ask me favorite questions. I just fail.
Yeah, it's easier to talk about the things you don't like because there's less of them. Rome last year with the whole family was really great.
Oh, thanks.
I thought that was really fun.
I'll pay you after we're done. I guess recently I've been to Taiwan, so I think that's really cool. Plus, I'm white, so it's like you're a kid and you're white, so when you're walking around, people just stare at you and they're like, whoa. Yeah. And there's actually a funny story. I photobombed some two girls when they were like taking a photo, and they were Taiwanese, and I just like photobombed in the back doing like the little Asian peace sign, and then they turn around and they're like, what was that? And they're like, huh? And they're like trying to find me, and then they found me later, and then we took a selfie with each other.
Nice.
So I think Taiwan, just because like I was alone pretty much, was really cool. And I met some Taiwan bronies. I don't know if they're watching this right now, but shout out to you guys. I can't list off all of your Twitter names, but you guys were a great group of people.
Cool. Yeah. Yep. We are. You know what, Screwy? You know what time it is?
You need to make them.
That's true. We have the final awesome last question, which is you two get to ask me and Screwy something.
Yeah. Can it be separate or like?
If you want.
If you want.
How did you come to know about My Little Pony?
Yeah.
Was it traditional TV or the interweb?
Well, for me, it was traditional TV because I was sat down by my friends after a very long Advanced Dungeons & Dragons game, actually with paper on a table, and said that, you need to watch this show. And I said, what is this show? My Little Pony. Get out of here! But we've known each other for 20 years, so they know what I like, and we're all animation buffs. So I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. And we sat down and we watched like the first 8 episodes in a row. And so we fire hosed them, and then all of a sudden I was a fan. And that's how it came to me. What about you, Screwy?
Mine was my friend Skipsy, who came up to me while I was working at the Faux Lab, and he was like, and he says, oh yeah, I've been getting into this My Little Pony, and I, of course, judged the hell out of him. And so we decided, hey, let's just grab a couple of other friends. So we grabbed my friend Logan, who was on Screwy, the most recent one, and then my friend Jeff, who I forbid to go on our show because he's crazy. We all watched a couple of episodes, and I got hooked right there and there because of the Trixie episode. Because when I heard Kathy Westlake's voice as Spike, I'm like, that is the girl from. She did the voice for Dennis in Kid vs. Cat, and I just went nuts.
Yeah.
And I had to see more Spikes, so I just kept watching more and more episodes.
What about you, Claire? What about you, Claire?
Kid vs. Cat.
I love that show. Wait, what?
I got fired.
Fired?
You have to tell me now what happened.
Thanks a lot for opening that wound.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, Ian.
Like vinegar in a paper cut. I did a whole bunch of them, and then
Dad, whoa, calm down. Dad, you're so obnoxious. Dad, okay, shut up. My question for you.
It happens. I'm over it.
It happens.
Okay, my question for you two, it's just a short one. How did your names come to be, or how did you get?
Oh, okay.
This one.
Go, Screwy.
Okay, so what happened was, back when Everfree Radio was first coming out, I was there since the Prime, and when we were when Skipsy was telling me about it, it's like, hey, we're gathering together and we want to create like a radio show basically. And I said, sure, that's pretty cool. And he's like, well, we need to do. We just started fooling around and they decided to record us doing this. We put on our English accents, and I'm just face palming so hard here because it's so painful. And we started doing our English accents, and we're saying, "Have you had your biscuits today?" And they start doing that noise, and we're talking about tea and crumpets and whatever else, and then so they gave me the name Screwball because the character in the season 2 premiere, there was a pony that flew by and she went flying by. Yep. And Final Draft gave me the name Screwball because Screwball did that. I did that in the comic and in the commercial, and they just stuck. And apparently Dusty liked the nickname so much that I was forced to keep it.
You weren't forced to do anything. You loved it.
No, I wasn't forced. No, I love the nickname. Everyone called me Screw Your Screwball all the time, even at work.
For me, my regular nickname is Dusty, and because my last name is Rhodes, so Dusty Rhodes. So back in the day, I was into animals and drawing and things. I'd draw animals, and my favorite was a bobcat or a Canadian lynx. So I just put cat on the end of my name, Dusty Cat, and then that's where I used to sign art and design things. And when the internet came out, I used it as a handle for all my internet stuff back before the World Wide Web even existed. So basically it stuck. So basically I am Dusty Cat just about everywhere, and that's how that one came to be. So.
And I have one more question for both of you.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I know what you do, Dusty, but what's your both your day jobs?
Okay, well, I sell Harley-Davidson parts across the counter at a store at the moment, but I've done everything from build bikes to design parts, and I worked at a company where designed parts in R&D for about 6 years. And then I went to another factory that made parts and built custom bikes, and now I'm selling parts across the counter. But that's what I do right now.
Cool.
Wow.
And I work at a customer service at Future Shop, and I've been well known for customer service on its table. I guess everyone says I do a good job at it, whatevs. But I might even, if it works out, I might even be moving to Vancouver possibly next year.
Mm-hmm.
And
we are very familiar with Future Shop.
I hear.
Used to be the communications manager for Best Buy / Future Shop.
Okay, put a good word for me so that when I move, transfer.
Yeah.
Yay.
Sure. We know people.
Yes.
Yep.
We knew people. And with that, we're at the end of the program. So, all you people out there who wanted a new t-shirt, we got a new t-shirt. This one is up now. Trish got done with her BronyCon commitments and got this shirt done for us, which is now up on Redbubble. So if you go to Redbubble, look up Everfree Network, and you'll find this shirt and our other shirt if you want that one too. So this one is us out on a motorcycle ride. I love this one. This one's awesome. So pick them up. We'd love to see you wearing them out at the conventions this year. And with that, I'd like to thank a few people, Ian and Claire, for giving us some of their time today.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. Yep. Screwy for coming and doing his thing. Cowboy Dave for making us look so good on the YouTubes. Everfree Network for giving us this little show. Amy, my wonderful girlfriend, who helped us with so much this week. I love you. Thank you very much. Caradwin, who's, without him, I wouldn't be doing any of this. Brian, Chris, and Dave for helping us move this week. My boys, thank you. And you out there who come every time we turn that camera on and make fools out of ourselves. Every stinking time. So thank you for coming. And with that, we're out of here. Now, 2 weeks, we got somebody else. I've booked them, but to tell you the truth, I didn't write it down. I didn't. So I can't remember, because I've got a move on my mind, and I've got to get to BronyCon this weekend, and I worked today trying before the show, and live streams derping, and to tell you the truth, my mind is just a big ball of wax right now. We're
Can
at
I
it.
jump in one last?
Do it one last time. Do it.
I want to see all. I can't wait. I know we opened with this, but I can't wait to see all of you at BronyCon.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Yeah, me
awesome.
too. I'm really, really excited.
Yes, we are all really excited to be at BronyCon, especially. You know, it's going to be wonderful this year. Lots and lots of people. I'm on a bunch of panels. These two guys are going to be there. All these people are going to be there. Come in, say hi, and we will catch you then. For that, right now, we're out of here because I got to put a bunch of boxes in a pickup truck. So, with that, we're gone. And be excellent to each other. We see you in 2 weeks, okay? And then we're going to have a whole new set. This set, look at it for the last time, people, because you aren't going to see this brickwork or this anything here again. This is it. This is the end of this set. We're going to have a brand new house. So get excited. New set, everything, and we'll catch you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we'll be back soon. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.